Hey there. I hope everybody's having a good start to the new year. I was yesterday. Yesterday was wonderful for the most part. Today, not so much, but I'm trying to stay as upbeat and positive as I can. And Oscar's over here just meowing away, of course, because I sat down to do this. He wasn't even in here till I sat down. Now he's over here meowing at me. I'm going to try not to, spend a bunch of time talking about sad or depressing things, but Biscuit's not doing well again. Actually, he's doing quite bad. And so I may be preparing myself for some not so happy times coming up, possibly. So just to make it brief, I, sent a little video to the vet this morning, and the vet's closed today, but he responded back and said if he's not any better tomorrow to bring him up for an x-ray. I don't really know that that's going to really solve anything if there is a tomorrow. I honestly don't know. Today has not been good at all. So anyway, let's let Oscar have his say. Since you want to say something? Okay, there. All right, there you go. Yeah, I'm a little frazzled. I'm sorry. I just wasn't. I really expected today to be better than yesterday, and it wasn't. Hold on, because Oscar's not going to shut up. So I'm gonna have to pause this for a minute. Okay, maybe he'll be quiet for a moment. I gave him some treats, so. Anyway, yeah, I was expecting today to be better than yesterday because I thought he was improving, but apparently not. So anyway, so I'm not going to keep going on about that because I don't want my videos to be sad, depressing, and anything like that. So and I could have a couple of days that could be very sad and depressing if things get even worse than they are now. So. And like I said before, I really want to make my videos every day. So, I'm more than likely I will be posting a video even if the worst happens. So anyway, but on to a different subject. I'm getting ready to show you a bizarre little clip. And I mean, for some people, if you've ever had chickens or roosters or something, you may not think this is weird. I thought it was bizarre, okay? Today has been a strange day all the way around. Earlier today, I decided I was going to go out on my front porch and sweep. Well, I walked out the door and I saw that Red and the missus and the babies were out there eating in the yard because I'd gone ahead and put some of that baby food down, baby seed or whatever you want to call it for the little baby chicks. I'd already put some stuff out there. So anyway, I saw them out there. And then all of a sudden, all of them, and I do mean all of them at the same exact moment, just completely froze. They weren't moving. They weren't doing anything. They froze. And I was standing there just watching going, okay, that's weird. And I kept standing there and kept standing there. And I've been around them before. I've gone right out there and put the food down, with them out in the yard. So they know who I am. It wasn't because I was standing there. I don't think. I wouldn't think so. But I kept standing there and they didn't move. And so eventually I'm like, okay, I'm going to go get my tablet and see if I can record this. So I recorded a little bit through the window because I didn't want to go out on, out on the patio or anything. And, so I just recorded through the window, just a little short clip of them just like completely frozen. It was so bizarre. So I'm going to show you that. And then in a little bit, I'm going to show you another clip. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it much, but I had done a video once before and I was talking about how these cows make some really creepy sounds sometimes that come around out here. You know, they're somewhere around in the area. And it sounds like Jurassic Park. Well, they were doing it again today, so I went outside and I got a little bit of footage of the cows, and you can hear it a little bit on there. So I'm gonna show you that as well. But first, take a look at this bizarre frozen moment of the roosters and the rooster, the hen, and the baby chicks. This is so weird, y'all. The mama and the babies in red are just frozen. They were eating and then they just all at the same time just totally froze in place. Stop moving, stop eating. That is so weird. And I don't know why they are. I don't know why they're doing that. That is so weird, y'all. That is so bizarre. I don't understand why they did that. Very weird. Weird, wasn't it? I mean, to me, that is just weird. I've never seen them do that. As much as I've seen them come around and, you know, they've been around here all this time, and I've never seen that happen before. Okay, it's bath time. Okay, unreal. I just picked the absolute worst times to record videos. Bath time for the kid next door. So I guess I'll stop this for now and come back because she's going to scream and scream to the top of her lungs for about a half an hour probably. Okay, this is actually take 3. I started recording again and the screaming started again. So I thought, okay, well, let's just wait a little longer and try once more. So anyway, I'm going to show you this little clip of the cows and, you know, see if you can hear it. Because, I mean, I heard it on the recording. I did turn my volume up a little bit because the cows were not like real close up. They were out in this field area, you know, in the jungle, basically, back behind where I live. And you can see the cows in the video. And then you hear that sound and it's very, I don't know, it's just creepy and eerie to me. So I just thought I would share that with you. So here it is. He's way out there and he's like pulling branches off of a tree. Hear that? Isn't that crazy? I hope you can hear it anyway. It's wild. So did you hear it? Did you think it was weird? I mean, you know, let me tell you, I years ago had a job milking cows. So I've been around cows and, you know, I know that they moo and they make all their, you know, cow sounds or whatever, but this is just an eerie sound to me that I don't recall ever hearing before. It just is, I don't know, there's just something eerie about it. And I don't know, maybe it's a mating call, maybe it's something that, you know, I'm just clueless about, but I just find it really weird, you know. So I don't know. I just thought I'd share it because I thought it was strange. And I've talked about it before. And the last time I tried to get a video, I couldn't really get the sound on the recording. And I was running my mouth in at the very time that it did make the sound. So you couldn't really hear it because I wouldn't shut up. So this time I was trying not to talk too much and, you know, to actually get some audio. But anyway, I don't know. This day has just been weird. I don't know. It's been an odd day. I mean, you know, with the biscuit thing and then the weird rooster thing and then the cow thing. And I don't know. There's just the whole mood of the day and the feeling in the air has just been odd to me. I don't know. And it was a gorgeous day again. It really was. It was a beautiful day because I went out to, you know, go do a couple of errands like I do all the time. And it was absolutely beautiful. But I don't know, there's just a weird feeling in the air. And that's another thing that has me kind of paranoid because, it's like sometimes I feel like when things like that happen, it's almost like a little omen or something of something bad that's about to happen. And so anyway, but like I said, I'm not going to focus on that in this video because I don't want to. And I don't want to run people off, especially if you're new here, because I've managed to gain a couple more subscribers since I did my New Year's Eve video or live stream. And I don't want to scare anybody off. I don't want you to think that I come on here and just, talk about depressing, sad stuff, because generally I don't. But I've said this before in videos and I'll repeat it again, especially if you are new, that life happens, and sometimes there are some things that happen in life that are not pleasant, that are not happy, upbeat moments. And since this is a vlog, which is, basically a daily diary of my life, there are going to be times when things that I talk about might not be so uplifting and happy and all that. But in general, that's the kind of person I am. I'm a very upbeat, happy person. And I generally make videos that are, more upbeat. But, I also, want to be able to come on here and share the sad times too, or the, scary times. Because right now this is very scary for me because, my cat means a lot to me, and I don't want anything to happen to him. And so, it's a difficult thing, and I've dealt with this many times in my life, so I'm not new to it. But it never gets any easier. I mean, if you're a real big animal lover, it's never going to be easy. And you can't really prepare. I mean, you try to prepare yourself, but you're never going to be prepared. Just like with people, you know, people that deal with, a loved one or something that's been very ill, maybe they're terminally ill, and you try to prepare yourself for that, the inevitable and that type of thing, but you can't, you just can't. There's no way to really, be able to handle it because it's just one of those things, but anyhow, but other than that, I don't really have a whole lot else to talk about today because that's been my primary focus of the day, unfortunately. Just really being on edge and stuff, but I'm trying my best to just think, okay, things are going to be okay at some point. Eventually things get better. You get past the bad stuff, the sad stuff, and should something, really sad transpire, I know that I will eventually be okay again because I've been okay after experiencing it many times before. But, in the beginning it's always hard. So, and here I am talking about it. Sorry. I really don't know what to talk about, honestly, because these are the things I'm feeling and I'm going through at the moment. And being that I am alone, it's like I'm going through this alone. I did tell my friend Jackie, though. I messaged her about it and, asked her about some things that I won't go into, but, regarding this situation. And so, she's aware. But, I am physically alone here with no one to, be supportive or, be a shoulder to cry on or anything like that. So you're kind of it, Sorry. Sorry, y'all. But I love you and I appreciate you being here. I really do. And I appreciate that, there are some of you that have extended, their thoughts and everything for Biscuit and, let me know that they are thinking about them. And, that I know some of you do care. And I'm so appreciative that you do, and thank you for listening to me, talk about this stuff, because I mean, you know, it's something I have to talk about, and I don't want to. I don't want to, because I don't want to have this being something that I need to talk about. I want it to just not be a thing, just not be real. I'd rather just like wake up and go, oh God, that was just a really horrible nightmare, and now I'm awake and everything's great. So, but anyhow, so yeah, I'm going to try my best to continue to stay upbeat and positive as best as I can. Hopefully tomorrow will be better, but uh, I want to believe it will, but it's like I don't know, I don't know if it's, women's intuition, it's, whether it's just that little inner knowing or whatever it is, but there's just something inside that says, things might not be real pleasant for a little bit. And so, and it sucks because, I mean, I haven't had this channel for very long, and I certainly didn't expect that I might be talking about things like this, so soon into the channel. And, and I don't want to lose subscribers because of it or anything, but, you know, I mean, I have to be able to talk about the things I need to talk about too, because I've said that before. It's like, that's one of the reasons why I created the channel, was so that I could just be me and talk about whatever I want to talk about, whatever I need to talk about, or whatever. So anyway, but I won't go on anymore, because I know that I mean, right now I can't really find anything very happy to talk about, or anything that, would, I can't come up with anything. So, I guess I'll just stop for now, and I'll be back tomorrow. I hope it's not going to be a really, really bad video tomorrow. I really hope not. Um, but I'll tell you now that if something does happen, I will make a video, and I probably will be crying, and I'll be, it won't be pleasant, but I have to do it for myself. And whether you watch it or you don't, if you don't want to watch that video, because I'm sure the title, whatever, if something happens, the title will let you know that, hey, this is probably not going to be a very happy video. And then, if you don't want to watch it, I'll understand, and, I'm not going to hold it against you. And I hope that you'll come back and keep watching, when I make happier videos, down the road. So anyway, thank you all so much for being here, and for watching, and for listening to me. And, let me know in the comments if you know anything about this frozen rooster chick thing that happened, because that was just bizarre. I've never seen anything like it, never heard of anything like that. And I don't know that much about, fowl, so maybe it's normal, but I have no idea. So if you know about it, let me know, tell me in the comments, what that means, because there's probably a meaning, there's probably a reason that they did that. So I'd like to know about it if you happen to know. So anyway, thank you again, and I look forward to talking to you again. I really hope it's going to be a better video tomorrow than this one. So cross your fingers, y'all. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.